Two most harmful vitamins for leg weakening. After 60, feeling your legs becoming weaker, heavier, or sore after 60 could be a serious concern. If standing for long periods, walking, or climbing stairs is getting difficult, pay close attention. What follows could clarify why this is happening. Surprisingly, some commonly considered healthy vitamins can actually weaken your leg muscles and joints. Along with certain foods, these can sap your leg strength, making muscles weaker, joints strained, and legs unsteady or painful. You may be consuming these vitamins and hazardous meals daily without realizing the damage they cause. This video reveals which vitamins and foods might be worsening your leg weakness and how to avoid them for better vitality and independence as you age. Sweets and sugary desserts. Sweets and desserts, often linked to comfort, can become enemies of leg health after 60. Excess sugar triggers inflammation in muscles and joints, making legs sensitive, painful, and prone to deterioration. Sugar also increases insulin resistance, which depletes muscle energy, weakening muscles. Added weight from sugar causes extra strain on leg muscles and joints, accelerating wear and discomfort. Sugar also increases toxins, aggravating inflammation and impairing blood flow to leg muscles, reducing oxygen and nutrients needed for tissue repair. Processed sweets lack proteins and magnesium, which are crucial for muscle health, making them empty calories that contribute to muscle loss and reduced mobility. Fried foods. Fried foods are high in unhealthy trans and saturated fats that raise inflammation, stiffen joints, and reduce blood flow, causing soreness and heaviness in the legs. They also contribute to weight gain, adding more strain on muscles and joints. Common fried foods like donuts, chicken nuggets, and French fries offer poor nutritional value and promote muscle mass loss. Avoiding fried foods and opting for healthier cooking methods helps maintain leg strength and mobility. White bread. White bread, made from refined flour, is quickly absorbed and raises blood sugar sharply, leading to metabolic imbalance. It also increases insulin resistance and lacks fiber, proteins, and minerals necessary for muscle strength. Regular consumption can cause muscle weakness, weight gain, and joint pain, limiting mobility. Choosing whole grain, naturally fermented breads with added nutrients and pairing them with healthy proteins and fats is a better option for muscle health. Alcoholic drinks. After 60, alcohol is harder for the body to process, impairing absorption of minerals like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, essential for muscle and bone strength. Alcohol also delays muscle repair, causes dehydration, cramps, and promotes inflammation. Alcohol contributes to weight gain, especially belly fat, increasing pressure on leg muscles and joints. Regular drinking leads to chronic inflammation and muscle discomfort, reducing activity and worsening leg strength. Processed meats. Processed meats like bacon, ham, and sausages contain high sodium, saturated fats, and preservatives that cause chronic inflammation affecting muscles and joints, leading to stiffness and pain. They also impair blood flow and muscle regeneration, causing gradual leg muscle weakening and increased risk of injury. These meats add toxins that stress liver and kidney function, essential for muscle health. Substituting processed meats with healthier proteins like eggs, chicken, fish, or lean beef supports leg strength. Instant noodles. Instant noodles are mostly refined flour and chemicals, low in fiber, protein, and nutrients, causing leg muscle decline. High salt content promotes fluid retention and swelling, increasing leg pain. Chemical additives cause inflammation that affects joints and muscles, impairing mobility. Their high glycemic index spikes blood sugar, worsening insulin function and muscle energy. Avoid instant noodles in favor of fresh, Nutrient-rich meals. Industrial cakes. Processed cakes are rich in sugar, hydrogenated fats, and preservatives that disrupt metabolism, promote inflammation, and cause weight gain. Trans fats lower good cholesterol and restrict blood flow, weakening leg muscles. These cakes lack proteins, calcium, and magnesium needed for muscle and bone health, causing muscle weakness, joint pain, and mobility issues. Homemade cakes with whole ingredients are a better alternative. Ultra-processed cheeses. Processed cheeses contain high sodium, saturated fat, preservatives, and phosphates that increase inflammation, fluid retention, and blood pressure, causing heavy, painful legs. These cheeses reduce calcium and magnesium absorption, essential for muscle contraction and bone health, leading to cramps and discomfort. They also lack quality proteins necessary to maintain muscle mass. Choosing less processed cheeses like ricotta or cottage cheese helps preserve leg strength. Industrial ice creams. Popular industrial ice creams are high in saturated fats and refined sugars, causing blood sugar spikes and drops that destabilize muscle energy. Saturated fats impair cardiovascular health, reducing oxygen delivery to legs, causing numbness, cramps, and weakness. Artificial additives cause inflammation, contributing to joint and muscle damage. These ice creams provide empty calories with no real benefit to muscle or joint health. Milk chocolates. Milk chocolates contain high sugar and saturated fats that increase inflammation and metabolic stress on muscles and joints. Low cocoa content means fewer antioxidants, worsening oxidative stress. Rapid sugar absorption causes insulin surges, draining muscle energy and causing weakness and stiffness. Milk chocolate can also contribute to weight gain, increasing leg joint strain. Choose dark chocolate with higher cocoa for health benefits. Canned foods. Canned foods often contain preservatives, high salt, and chemicals that cause inflammation, fluid retention, and poor circulation, leading to swollen, painful legs. Nutrient loss during canning leaves little muscle-supporting vitamins and minerals, and aluminium from cans can accumulate and harm nervous and muscular function. Opt for fresh, frozen, or naturally preserved foods to protect leg health. Filled cookies and processed snacks. These snacks contain artificial dyes, preservatives, trans fats, and high salt that cause inflammation, impair circulation, and reduce nutrient absorption, critical for muscle health. High-calorie, low-nutrient content leads to muscle loss, fluid retention, and leg swelling. They also cause blood sugar spikes and drops, reducing muscle energy and encouraging weight gain. Choosing natural snacks with fiber and protein is better for maintaining muscle strength. Ready-made seasonings, meat broths, and frozen meals. These processed products contain monosodium glutamate, MSG, which affects neurotransmitters controlling muscle contraction. MSG can cause muscle aches, stiffness, and weakness, especially in sensitive individuals. MSG and high sodium contribute to inflammation, fluid retention, poor circulation, and reduced muscle glucose use, leading to leg weakness and mobility loss. Using fresh herbs and natural seasonings avoids these risks. The two worst vitamins for leg strength. Excess vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for eyesight, immunity, and skin, but can be harmful in excess, especially after 60 when metabolism slows. Too much vitamin A leads to muscle and joint pain, weakness, trouble walking or climbing stairs, and spasms in the legs. It interferes with calcium and magnesium absorption, causing cramps and fatigue. High vitamin A can cause bone demineralization, raising fracture risk. Supplements should only be taken under medical supervision, and intake from all sources, liver, egg yolk, milk, carrots, monitored carefully. Excess vitamin D. Vitamin D is vital for bone health and immunity, but too much, especially from supplements, causes muscle pain, weakness, coordination loss, cramps, and joint discomfort. Excess vitamin D raises blood calcium levels, hypercalcemia, leading to muscle stiffness, burning, and impaired nerve function controlling movement. It can cause calcification of muscles and tendons, making legs stiff and less flexible, and damage kidneys, worsening leg edema and weakness. Vitamin D supplementation must be based on medical advice and lab tests to avoid these harmful effects. Conclusion: maintaining leg strength and mobility after 60 requires careful attention to diet and supplements. Many common foods and vitamins thought to be healthy can actually contribute to muscle weakness, inflammation, poor circulation, and pain. Avoiding excessive intake of vitamin A and D supplements, reducing consumption of sugary, fried, processed, and high-sodium foods, and choosing natural, nutrient-rich alternatives are key steps toward preserving leg health, independence, and quality of life. If you want to keep your legs strong and enjoy healthy aging, pay attention to what you eat and the supplements you take. Always consult health professionals before starting or continuing any vitamin supplements.